Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil, and yes, we're back for another catch-up review, guys. Well, not technically catch-up review, but for a normal review, guys. Yes, today I'm going to be reviewing the biggest surprise of 2019, guys, for me so far, and that is none other than Missing Link. So let's just jump right into this, guys. So to start with, for my pre-rating score, I'm going to say that Missing Link is a great movie. I was not expecting this at all. This movie was really fun. It was entertaining. It was delightful. It just put a massive smile on my face. Well, not throughout the whole film at certain parts, but this movie, well, not a massive smile, but point is, it was just really good. And I was very surprised by this because Cuban the Two Strings I really liked as well. Coraline, right? Yeah, that's how you say it. And Paranorman, they're good movies, but Paranorman is probably my least favorite Laika movie out of the four I've seen so far. I've not seen Box Show, so I can't say, but that was pretty bad. I don't know. But anyway, point being is that this movie was really good, and deserves all the praise it gets, guys. Will it get an Oscar nomination? Will it win? We'll have to wait and see, guys. But anyway, let's just jump right into the story. So the story of this movie is about this guy called Lionel Frost, and he's voiced by Hugh Jackman, and this story is about him trying to prove himself to be like in this group of people, in this club. So one day he goes out and tells them that he will prove to them that he will find something, and the something is a Sasquatch, which he names Mr. Link, as the title says, Missing Link. And the character has another name, which I won't spoil, won't give away in case you haven't seen the movie, and that name's kind of funny. If you actually see the movie, it's just really funny, that name the character actually ends up, and that character is voiced by Zach Galifianakis, and they kind of form this interesting relationship, and they have to go and find his home because he doesn't belong anywhere. The guy, the Sasquatch, the creature, the monster of the movie. Well, he's not really a monster, but anyway. The point is, he has to find his. He and Lionel Frost have to go on this journey across the world, across half the world, get to India, the Himalayas, or as it's called, something as I can't remember the name. It's some interesting, funny, weird name. But point is that there's this journey that goes on, and along the way they meet all these people. It's a typical kind of animated adventure movie, but in the sense that it's Laika style. And if you like Laika style, you know that they usually deliver in quality. Because I like Laika, alright? I support small animated studios. And when I mean by that, I mean like Studio Ghibli and this studio and the studio that Mamoru Hosoda's got going on, which I haven't seen every one of his films yet, but he founded it, and the only movies that come out of the studio is his movies, yeah. And yeah. But if there's an animated film out there or studio out there that puts out content that it's not my category at all, like Sony, Blue Sky, then I won't watch their films at all, because Laika is unique. Unlike Aardman Animation, Laika has a different type of stop motion animation style, and I've seen Coraline like 4 or 5 times now. Like when I was little, it was on TV, or I used to watch it a lot for some reason, I don't know why, but it was a cool concept. It was creepy, but it was cool. Paranormal I saw in theaters, can't remember much of it to be honest, but I never saw Box Shows, like I said, and Cuban the Two Strings was very unique. I really enjoyed that movie. So yeah, but this movie, wow, the story is very good, and yeah, it's a very heartwarming story. So yeah, all right, let's just get on to the positives, guys. So basically, this movie, the 3 major positives I found out. First up, this is not in any particular order. This is just what I could think of right at the top of my head. The first thing I could think of the top of my head when it came to positives. And the first major positive I'm going to talk about to you guys right now is the voice acting. The voice acting in this movie is amazing. Hugh Jackman, Zach Galifianakis, Zoe Saldana, Emma Thompson, what's his name? Something Williams. How am I forgetting it? Whatever. Well, not whatever, but everyone in this movie is just great. It's just great, guys. But really, it's Jackman, Galifianakis, and Zaldana, especially the first two that I said, they're amazing. Like, you not only can you identify like it's their voices, but also the way they portray these characters, the way they speak, and all that. It's like they're really not only trying to fully, utilize their voice acting talent, but also they're just they're just really good. Like, I don't know how can I describe this, but I'm saying is that the voice acting is really good. Like, when I mean really good, like they feel like they're characters. Usually, when it comes to anime movie, it feels like they're characters. When you're watching Toy Story, it feels like Woody and Buzz. And yes, it's obviously Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, but still, this movie, it did not feel like you're seeing Hugh Jackman in real life talking in an interview or something like that. But it really felt like the voice. Hugh Jackman's voice acting is great. Zach Galifianakis is great. The way he does all these little quirks and jokes with his characters is just great. And speaking of the quirks and jokes, next up, the humor. One of the biggest surprises of this movie was the humor. This is probably Laika's funniest movie in my opinion. This movie is hilarious. There are so many times I just couldn't stop laughing, and for someone who is almost a 19-year-old watching this movie, that's saying something. Because even adults, I'm sure, would find something like entertaining or find something funny in this movie, guys. Because it's not a kids movie, it's an everyone type of movie. Like, everyone can go watch this. It's a family movie, so yeah. And that's, I think, Laika's strongest suit. Like, Cuban the Two Strings, and Coraline, they have, like, dark, unique theme, someone between themes, but also it's about family. So I think Laika is one of the better studios that really understands how to make a quality and solid quality family films. Yeah, and for me, the humor in this movie just adds onto that another piece of what they're trying to do. And yeah, the humor just really worked. It's just there's some really funny moments, and that's what really surprised me about this movie, guys. Yeah. And finally, the story. I really like the story. I like the story, how it was a story about belonging, about trying to fit in, about trying not to fit in. And in animation, it really works. Like, we don't get animated movies quite like this nowadays. Yeah, sure, thousands of movies have been told like this before, but in animation, and especially for Laika, it's great. It's really great. So yeah. Alright, let's go on to the two negatives I found in this movie. The first one, it was a bit rushed. When I mean rushed, it's like the story just suddenly got here to where it was trying to go. Like, I won't spoil, but I was like, wow, they're moving quite quickly. Not because it was like an 80-something minute movie, like 85 or 86-minute movie, but still. Then again, I just wish it was a little more longer in a sense, if you know what I mean. But still, not just longer, but still, I just wish they would have taken more time with certain parts of the story, guys. Yeah. And the next and final negative I found in this movie is that it needed a better finale. The finale in this movie was good, but I wanted to be more action. This movie had great action sequences, and no problems about that. But for me, the finale needed a bit more like drama, emotion going on to it. If some character died in this movie, which I don't want at one point someone was gonna die, that would have really paid off so well. But it's like it's an animated movie. I don't think they want the kids to cry in this movie. But still, this movie worked so well. It blew me away. It really surprised me. I had a ton of fun watching this movie, and will I watch it again? Probably. If it's on Netflix, I actually don't mind watching it again. I haven't seen Kubo and the Shoestrings again. Maybe one day I'll do like a Laika marathon or something that I don't know. But point is, I'm surprised with this movie, guys. Yes, biggest surprise of 2019 is this movie. So to wrap things up, as a final score, I'm gonna give Missing Link an 8 out of 10. I was not expecting that rating whatsoever. I was at least gonna give this movie maybe a 6, not a 5, maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. But still, but the more I thought about it, like Hellboy, the more I was like, okay, it's really good. But unlike Hellboy was really bad. So yeah. But anyway, hopefully more movies like this turn out to be like this year. biggest surprise for me this year is this movie. Is it better than How to Train Dragon: The Hidden World? How to Train Your Dragon: How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World? No, it is not. It is not that good. It is not nearly as good as that. But however, I give both films the same rating. So what do you think of Missing Link, guys? Tell me in the comments below. Stick around because tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Wonder Park. Boy oh boy, have I heard some bad things about that movie, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And my name's Akil, and I'm signing out.